Hello everybody, it's Daisy Clark here from New Leaf Coaching, and as you will know, I recently asked my wonderful subscribers to fill in a survey telling me a little bit about what it was that you really wanted from the New Leaf site and a bit about your own career change and what stage you were at. And quite a number of people did respond, so thank you so much for doing that, because that will help me to really be able to give you what is most useful for you in your journey. So I wanted to give you some feedback about what it was that you told me and what it is that I'm going to do as a result of that. It was really interesting to me and really helpful. 70% of you are actively exploring a career change, you need to change very soon, or you're actually trying to do it now. There are a few people, about 30%, who are either have recently made a change or who are in the position where they are just thinking about it but not active. But the vast majority actually want to make things happen. So I think that's very encouraging, because in the real world out there are actually 80% of people who are not satisfied with the work that they're doing. So the fact that such a large majority of the people who are engaging on this site are wanting to actively make something happen speaks to my heart, because it matters to me so much that people get to do what they love. So what's stopping you? The next question was really about what the biggest barriers are for you, and 50% of you told me that the biggest problem that you faced was that you didn't know what to pick, or that you were afraid of making a mistake and picking the wrong thing. It is a really challenging problem that a lot of people have, because you don't want to start again and spend years doing something that is going to still be unfulfilling. So I'm going to be focused on producing some resources for you that tackle this exact question. What do you pick, so that you don't make the wrong choice and have to end up once again having gone through the pain of change in something you don't really like. But the other big worries that people had, 40% of people were worried that the thing they really liked wouldn't give them the financial reward that they needed or wanted, perhaps to sustain their family or the lifestyle they've already developed. And the other problem that quite a number of people picked was 30% of you said you've already established yourself in a career and you don't want to start again at the bottom. And this is something my clients often talk about. They want to use their skills and their talents, because that's part of being fulfilled in your work. You don't want to be making the tea, having managed something. You want to be recognised for what you're capable of. You want to be challenged and developed. So all of those things, we're going to be producing articles and other resources, and probably developing some courses around those themes. The things that you liked best on the site, you liked the articles with practical advice, and you liked the articles which stimulated new ideas and new ways of thinking, so things about getting unstuck and thinking through changing your mindset. And you also, out of the interviews, you most liked the interviews with career change specialists rather than charity or social enterprise people. So I'm going to be focusing on that a lot. There will be still some people who have something specific to share about giving you insights into charities or social enterprises, but I focus a lot about actually making the change and how to do that when I invite people to speak in the future. People who commented on that question also said they're really interested in maybe how to construct an alternative type of career, maybe something different to the 9 to 5, or which involved multiple interests. I think the coming up interview that we've got later this month, January 2014, is going to be of interest to you. That's Turner Barr. He has a website called Around the World in 80 Jobs. So it's very alternative, it involves very much a lifestyle change as well as a career change. And he's somebody who, of course, knows how to find work in all sorts of countries, in all sorts of ways. So hopefully that will tick all the boxes for you for that next interview. People were generally pleased about the ease of navigation on the site, although I am going to look at that and tweak it a little bit. I'm not going to do a major rework, but I'm going to tweak the site a little bit. But interestingly, nearly 90% of you didn't know that you could ask your own questions of our interviewees. There is a comment box on the interview page that asks you if you want to ask questions of the next interviewee, that you just fill that in, or you can put it on the contact form, or you can send me an email at davy@mynewleaf.co.uk. Any of those ways of contacting me, or send me a tweet at babyclark is my Twitter handle. Any way of contacting me with a question that's relevant to the next speaker, I will ask that question of them. And also, you're very welcome to ask me individual questions. Now, I don't have time to engage in direct correspondence in a lot of ways. You know, that's part of the coaching process. But if you wanted to send me a question that you were happy for me to share online, write an article about, and create something that's of use to you and to your specific situation, but also may be of interest to other readers, then please send them in. That stimulates me and gives me information on the kind of things that you really want to know about. So send in those questions and I will answer them online. Interestingly, of the kind of resources that you wanted, there were people who were happy with just the free resources, or that's already provided. 20% of people were happy with that. But there were people who wanted other things, that thought that other things would really help them. 50% of you would find benefit in having a home study course, something that you could do at your own pace, in your own location, wherever you were. And out of the comments, all the comments really talked about finding London specifically, or the UK in general, maybe harder to access, and therefore that home study course gives you the flexibility in time and location to do it your own way, while also going step by step through a structured program. So my promise to you is that the next product I will develop will be a home study course. And similarly, 35% of you, that was the next biggest number, wanted a career change book. Well, luckily for you, I have written one. I'm in the process now of editing it, turning it into Kindle format, making it available to you. That's going to take me a couple of months, but watch this space, that'll come up soon. So a home study course and a career change book, those are the things that you asked for, and I promise you that over the next between 3 and 9 months, I will make sure that those are available for you. Okay? Of course, the other things there are smaller numbers for, but there were people who thought that a group course would be of use, or one-to-one coaching, or an intensive one-day workshop. All of those are available, apart from currently I haven't got intensive one-day workshops in development, and I'm going to prioritise the home study course for the reasons I've just described. But there is a group course available right now, which you can still just sign up for, starting on the 20th of January. And one-to-one coaching is available as well. Please drop me an email via the website. So that has really shaped my priorities for this year for the New Leaf site. I'm going to carry on producing some free resources for you, but I'm going to focus very much on those main themes. How do you work out what it is that you want to do? How do you make sure you find something that is going to support you financially? And how do you not start again at the bottom? I'm going to do a home study course because that is what works for you best and is most flexible for you, and I'm going to get that book in a format ready so that you can access it. Thank you very much again. I hope that really does meet your needs. If you have any other comments or questions or things that you want to share with me, please do get in touch. And as I say, if you have a specific career change question that you want to ask, either of me or of an interviewee, we will make that available on the site so that both you and other people can benefit from it. Because this is all about you. This isn't about me. This is all about you and your career change. And that's what motivates me. This is all about getting you that fulfilling, meaningful career as soon as possible. Because you've only got one life and I really want you to live it. Thank you so much for listening. I hope that was of interest to you, and I hope to engage with you more throughout 2014. All the best. Bye.